Okay, welcome to the Rump session. Okay, we start with the rules. So the program is online, but it's also it will be shown in the breaks. And we have boring talks, not too many, I think.
No, not too many.
I think it's going well. So which are short, and then we have funny talks, and they have 1 to 6 minutes. And one important thing to know: if you go over time, there will be lions. Very good. But we can go overtime. Lions, we can go overtime. So you can take over.
Yes, so there will be several awards. It was already on the website. So we have the Italy Award for the most Italian talk, whatever it means. So we were not allowed to have too many Mario and Luigi jokes. There is a Symmetry Award for the most symmetric slides, whatever it means. The Salami Award or the Salami Slice Award for the most incremental talk. The Pinocchio Award for the most overselling talk. This refers to the Rump session, so not the real papers in the conference. And the Best Rump Talk Award. This is, of course, the biggest prize you can win. And we will have various prizes. So at the end of the Rump session, you will see all the prizes that we have. And yes, there will be a quiz. Just like last year, there will be a quiz. The system will be the same. So go to this link or scan the QR code. You have to do it now, so we will leave it up for 30 seconds. So one warning, there are open questions in the survey. So we actually wrote a script to do the grading. This is hackable, but we trust you. We quickly wrote the script just to do the test. If you screw up, if you try to hack it, then we will run into troubles at the end. So please don't. I mean, we didn't do the effort to protect it. Sometimes there is an open question where you have to enter a name, enter the last name only. And how much time do you get for each question? Well, it depends how fast the speaker gets on the stage. Every time there will be a quiz question interleaved with a presentation. And there will be mentioned who will be the next speaker. It's also on the website. Be prepared. So if you're one of the speakers, check what time you have to speech. Is everybody online on the system? People still scanning? There will be a very nice prize for the quiz. So it's really good to participate. I think we can go on, right? Good. So yes, yeah, we wanted to make the Rump session great again. So last year was a big success. We had 30 submissions. We actually had room to accept all of them. This was the record ever for FSE. But this year, it was even better. We had 40. But unfortunately, we had to reject 14, so we'll have 26 in the program. And the program will, I think it will start now, right? This could be information you need for the quiz. So of course, this is the country of the Fiat, right? So this is a very nice, cool Fiat. I figured out and walking around, it's also the country of the Shamirs. So there is some thing in the optics store. So the Fiats and the Shamirs. We also saw the AES store. So it's also the country of the AES. It's also the country of the pastas. So this is a very important slide. You may want to study it for the quiz, because it's good to know your pastas. I think we've seen it, right?
Yeah, it's enough.
Yes, this is enough. What else do we have? Yes. So
where's the? There it is. Yeah, so we also have additionally we have like on the spot prizes to make it more Roman, and that works like following. So we had 10 elephants, and we randomly selected talks which can win the elephants, and you will see, and it's this elephant, very cute. This one, and the lions will actually. Are you able to catch? So the lions will take care of the the lions will take care of the elephants, and then we will do thumbs up and thumbs down after the talks.
You will do it. Right? They will do it.
You will do it. Yeah, you will give your input. If you think the elephant should die, then you do thumbs down. Or if you think the elephant should survive, then you do thumbs up. And then I decide, of course, because I'm Caesar at the end. It's up to me. But I'm happy for your input. Yeah? I am. Thanks, Roberto. And then you see, because to prepare that, you should pay more attention and get ready for thumbs up or thumbs down. It will show this elephant in the next speaker thing, yeah? So then this is one of the elephant winning or dying talks, okay? What else?
First question.
The first question. Who are these two cuties? And you see the speakers in the box, and they should come up. That's not the solution.
You can answer the open question, answer the last names, and then we can go to the first talk. It's Casvico Minestrone and Cristoforo Marone. So they will give the first talk, right?
Yes. Your time is already like 2 minutes late, no?
All right, so times are limited. So, and otherwise I will be left caught by rounds. Okay, this is the program's chair report for this FSE. Okay, so yeah, this is something basic things, and then we are publishing the IACR Transactional Symmetric Cryptology, TOSC. And this for the hybrid style of journalism conference model since 2016. And it's we would like to emphasize that it's now a diamond, what we call diamond access. It's mean that it's open access from the day one of the publication. And blah, blah, blah. I can skip something. Okay. Yes, and there are 4 issues per year, deadline every 3 months, decision after 2 months, and there are rebuttal phases, which may annoy or not, okay. And yeah, after the decision, there are 5 types of decision, accept or minor revision, and these are minor revision could be conditional acceptance with the guidance of the shepherd, and if there got a major revision, it can submit to the next 2 cycles, within the next 2 cycles after taking the care of the conditions suggested by the reviewers. And the other one is a reject and resubmit. That means that the author can submit after 2 cycles by carefully considering the suggestion for the future direction. And the last one is always reject. Cannot submit within the next 2 cycles. Okay, and we also welcoming the other types of the submission. The one is the systemization of knowledge, SOC papers, or which systemize the known knowledge in the field, sample field, or addendum, which needs some kind of cute additional result to the original existing task papers, or correction papers to fix some errors, minor errors in the paper. Okay, this year we accepted 45 papers from the task 2024, issue 2 to 4, and 2025, issue 1. And in addition, there are one corrigendum and one addendum paper, but as CFP tells that there's no presentation for these papers because they are basically short. And we luckily have a very good to invite 2 speakers. One is Ankantot, and the other one is Tetsu Iwata, which Tetsu talk was held today, and talk will be on Thursday. And Rump session sales, 2 Roman guys, okay? I would like to mention that I expected to be in your being something dinosaur-like style.
Sorry.
Yeah, disappointed. All right.
Next time.
But thank you for accepting this hard work. Yeah, hard work. Okay, here some decision statistics about the accept to the reject. First, as you can see that rightmost 4 issues are for this FSE. And as you can see that, something more or less similar in the last year. So we usually have a kind of small number for the beginning of the new issues. I mean that issue 2 and issue 3, kind of rather usually small, but then increasingly number of submissions is increasing for the last 2 issues. Okay. So I would say, generally statistics is not many different from the previous years, but slightly, I would say, I see a slight increase, okay, in general. Okay, so some decision statistics about these 4 issues. We got 167 submissions, excluding addendum and the corrigendum submissions, and in total, finally, the acceptance rate is 26.9. And the previous years, something similar. Okay, we got unstable. And as I said, now we have an option for the major revision, and these major revision papers are usually often returned to task to in the form of the resubmission. And to 23 major revision paper, we made a 23 paper for major revision, and among of that, 20 papers resubmitted, and among them we accepted 18. And we also have a reject and resubmit decision, and now this time then around 1/4 of the around our papers are returning to the task, and some got accepted. I would like to emphasize that, and this got accepted by implementing, say, for example, the remarkably new contributions from the previous submission. Okay, and the other was some SOC and addendum corrigendum submissions, and this year we have 4 SOC papers submissions and 1 corrigendum and addendum submissions, and both are accepted. I see slightly more SOC submissions than past, and I think it's a good opportunity to encourage you to consider SOC submissions. Okay, this is the statistics per country. It's kind of anyway approximate, so apologize for the any miscounting. It's my fault. So as you can see, that China has the most number of submissions, and still the large number of rejected paper, but and followed by India and France and Singapore, Germany, Australia, Japan, and so and in total, submissions got from the 23 countries, and the accepted papers are coming from out of 18 countries out of them, right? And this year we make a new try, namely the artifact evaluation. So we set an artifact evaluation for accepted papers of FSE 2025 to support OPPO and reproducible research. Say the accepted papers are encouraged to submit a software tool or a database used for writing the paper. To support the further research. And we asked Patrick Derwitz, and he gradually accepted to managing this difficult task. And he from is Patrick? Okay. And we had 7 people: Leander, Sebastian Duval, David George, Hossein Pudeo, Dan PC, and Lin Sang from the Artifact Evaluation Committee with Patrick. Thanks very much. And we had this conference is of course an result of the huge amount of devotion for the program committee of this year. So thank you very much. And also I would like to say thank you so much for the this Caesar Yeah, and Christoph for the managing credit and the technical support person in the Gross and the submission system handled by Kevin McCrory. And of course, the general chairs here, Lorenzo Grassi and Marcos. So yeah, let's thanks. And yeah, this FS, and also finally that this FSE has been maintained by the steering committee or chaired by the Aurora. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so and as already have seen that we got selected one paper these 4 issues. The paper goes to the Charlotte Fabric and the Bart Mennink for permutation-based hash chain with application to password hashing. So, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait, photo. Yeah, you come. Yes.
Everyone? Yeah.
This is because of the paper or because of the photo?
Both. Yeah, congratulations. So, and we also started the test of time errors 2 years before. And this year we selected one paper published at an FSE, from among the paper published at an FSE 2010 held in Seoul, Korea. The paper goes to the and Gilberto and Thomas Pelland, entitled by Super S box feature analysis improve the attacks for like permutations. Congratulations.
This is because of the paper or the photo?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Okay, and we're gonna have another certificate ceremony, right? Okay. The first one is Patrick please come.
The International Association for Cryptologic Research gratefully acknowledges Patrick Derbez for his contribution to the worldwide cryptologic community through his role as chair of the Artifact Evaluation Committee of FEST Software Encryption 2025.
This takes long.
Thank you.
I think it takes a photo. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next. And
The International Association for Cryptologic Research gratefully acknowledges Christophe de Browning for his contribution to the worldwide cryptologic community through his role as editor-in-chief of the IACR Transactions on Symmetric Cryptology in 2025. You see why you should organize conferences? Yeah. The International Association for Cryptologic Research gratefully acknowledges Kazuhiko Minematsu for his contribution to the worldwide cryptologic community through his role as editor-in-chief of the IACR Transactions on Symmetric Cryptology in 2025. Now for the fun part. As you probably know, we are here and we are enjoying Rome and food and drinks, and this doesn't work out without, I mean, we had the technical stuff, which is the boring part. There is the important part, which is the general chairs. And specifically, we would like to thank Lorenzo and Marco, so the international his role as general chair of FSE 2025. Thank you very much. May the lions eat you, or not. Last and not least, Marco. The International Association for Cryptologic Research gratefully acknowledges Marco Pedezzini for his contribution to the worldwide cryptologic community through his role as General Chair of FSE 2025. This is a good time to remind everyone. Therefore, we are seeking always for proposals for hosting FSC, not necessarily next year because we already have a location, you will see in a second, but in 2 or 3 or, yeah. Okay. As I was saying, if you want to show your country, your institute, the amazing things that you have to offer, or arrange for other things, this is your time to shine. We're looking for proposals for 2027. Please approach me or anyone at the steering committee. Thank you.
So the next one is Sharamaretto Rasozadi. So please come on stage. And starting from this one, we will be strict. The lions will be stricter with the time, especially this one. And don't forget to answer the question.
Can you hear me? No? Okay. Now, many of you heard about spring school last week, or maybe some of you were already there. This spring school for me started on 2016, actually. This was my first PhD trip, and there, Gregor, I remember, had some money left from some budget and organized a 3-day school for metric cryptography. And there, Anne, Selen, Yuan, and Wensi presented some really nice talks that prepared the students for the FSE conference. I bring the idea to Gregor and Christoph that maybe we repeat it again in Rome, again co-located with FSE. And we think by the comments that we received from students or the supervisors of students, we think it was kind of a successful school. And I'm not. No, okay. Yes, a school without, it's not only organization, without good lectures is not successful. I would like to appreciate Anne, Tim, Maria, Bart, and Leo for the really good lectures. It was really, why are you laughing?
Just go on.
Yeah, I would really like to thank them. Maybe you also. Also, we got help from ICR and CASA for organizing this. Without money, many things are not possible. And also Roma 3 and especially Marco for helping us to organize it in Rome. Most of us are kind of mentioned somewhere. Our names are called, but I would like to give
give a special thanks to our team assistant, Marion. She really helps us with those annoying administrative and paperworks. And sometimes I know I'm annoying her with my mistakes in the paperworks in German, but she's really kind and helpful. Maybe we thank her. What will happen with this spring school? It is kind of open question for now. We are discussing it. We like to repeat it again, but not 9 years later, maybe annually or biannually. And we would like to repeat it before FSE and for a full week. We would like to please send us your comments. And if you had sent, come on. If you have sent your students to the school. Okay, I'm done.
So the next question, who made you happy or sad for FSE 2025? And the next speaker is, I hope I pronounced it well, Siao Parmigiano.
Yeah, and you know, there's the elephant. So you have to, you remember what the elephant meant? Okay. So we will vote on the elephant dying or surviving after the talk.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Xiao Chen from Nanyang Technological University, and I'm happy to be here to announce the Singapore for FSE 2026. Yes, so for next year FSE, me and my colleague Shi Changwang, also from NTU, will serve as the general coaches, and Christoph Dubnik and the Yosuke Todo will serve as the program coaches. So the tentative date will be on from 23rd to 27 March in 2026. Yeah, Singapore is located at the crossroad of Asia, and this contributes to cultural diversity that reflects its unique history for the Chinese, Malay, Indian, and other cultures. And for the conference venue of FSE 2026, it will be at the Park Royal Hotel on Beach Road. For its grand ballroom, can be seated up to 320 people. And this modern four-star hotel, located in the vibrant heart of Singapore, and which we will later showing a map. And it provides a very excellent conference facilities and the accessibilities. For example, from the Changi Airport to the conference venue, it just takes 18 minutes from by taxi or just 1 hour by subway. Yeah, and for the banquet, we currently choose the Strandoha restaurant at the Park Royal for tentative, and where the attendees could enjoy the classic Singapore and Chinese cuisine in an authentic setting. And during the conference, there are many food courts spread in the entire city. The attendees could enjoy the more local food there. And beyond the conference is easy and smart and easy to touch. Yes, and the attendees could have the opportunities to explore Singapore. Start there, and from there one can easily get to many attractions like the charm Kabangala Malay Heritage District and the colorful India and the historic streets of Chinatown, and also the river with the Bokwe and the Klakwi, and the many museum and the gallery there. Also the Marina Bay with its Sands Center and the hotel. Yeah, and supported by the NDU, we also welcome all these events. Yeah, and one more thing, as like in Rome, Italy, the Singapore also has its own unique tea and coffee culture, and here's a guide to how to order the coffee like pro in Singapore. And you know that this also works in Malaysia. In case some of you, our friends, may go to the chess this year later. Yeah, okay. Thank you, and see you in Singapore next year.
But wait. So, thumbs up or thumbs down? What's your opinion? Living?
Next slide.
Next slide, yes. So maybe it's half, no? But it's up to me anyway. So I say thumbs up, living elephant.
Okay, thank you.
So this is why we showed you the first slide, which pasta does not exist. And go slowly. Maybe it takes some time. And the next talk is the best of Italy or the worst.
I think if you don't know this one, you should be ashamed, right?
Of my colleague that we will see later, I started to think of words that start with F, in which Italian are, or at least we think that we are, the best. But I think your help to understand if I'm right or not. So I had this idea that unfortunately, or likely is the same of you, as ancient Romans did during the Colosseum, thumb up if you agree with me, or thumb down if you disagree. Okay, let's make a try. Food. What do you think? Okay, let's start. Funny. Do you think Italians are funny? Mm. Okay. Film. Oh. Oh. Football. Okay. Flight passengers. Okay. Now let's become serious. Fashion. Fourier, Italian serious. Field of Galois. This is the Olympic Stadium, should be. Fictional serious. So, okay, up. Factorize. Oh, nice. Face spec Italian cipher. And last but not least, FSE volunteers. Thank you for your attention and participation.
Yes, and in the context of the lions, so first of all, thanks for the lions. There is a question about them. Spot the Mustafa among the Mufasas. It's quite easy. I think we can go to the next one, right? So there is a bonus question, and the bonus question is, what does not belong to pasta carbonara, to the traditional pasta carbonara? We only count one correct. Which is the worst one? Okay, so in the next one is Antonio Bacci. No, this is not yours. This is okay.
So I'm going to present a small work which resulted in a full round distinguisher against cryptographic permutation. So what's this permutation? So it's a 10 round FSE network published in chess.
This is an elephant thing. So pay attention. But you now have less time.
Okay, so it's a 10 round permutation published at chess, and it's aimed at standalone FSE network, and it has two kinds of nonlinear functions. So the first one are explorer maps, and they're aimed at providing security against statistical attacks. And the other one are bars, which are some kind of S-box layers, which are supposed to provide security against algebraic attack. And in this talk, I'm going to provide an attack against this full distinguisher against this full permutation. So to break such a building, I will need monsters which are much bigger than lions. And I'm not going to attack it using my atomic breath, but instead using a rebound attack. So as a quick reminder, a rebound attack, so you just find deterministically some internal differentials, and you propagate them probabilistically to the outside. So the inside explorers are easy to control using the algebraic properties, and as the bars are S-box layers, they have bad statistical properties, and then you've only got left 2 rounds of face-tail. So it just you've just some probability 1 truncated differentials to the outside. So in the end, we get this distinguisher, and this results in distinguisher on the full permutation in time 2 to the 8, so it's quite good. And also, when used in their compression mode, it results in an attack on 9 rounds out of 10. So thank you.
Yeah, please wait. So the question is thumbs up or thumbs down? Should the elephant die? Oh, I see many thumbs down, no? I say down, the elephant dies. It was his fault, no? I'm sorry. Next time? Okay, sorry. Okay, next question. Which cryptographer is this? And next talk? Maybe you go slowly, then there's more time for the next.
Yes, but the next speaker is there. That's
Yes, but you come up
Dino
slowly.
Ciao. Yes, everyone got an Italian name, except for the people who already had an Italian name. I think you can go on.
Okay. So hello everyone, my name is Tianyu Zhang. You'll probably see me next year as a humble employee of Xiaochen, the general co-chair, because I'm from Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. Yeah, so this is my first Rump session talk ever, and I'm afraid it will be more serious than hilarious, but then let's try, okay? So, so this work is named A Scrutiny of AES-based Applications, and it's a joint work with Xiao, Jian, Ike, and Demping. Okay, so the motivation is simple. So AES is such a big thing and such a hotshot, and it's the go-to primitive for a lot of applications, including AES-based hashing, authenticated encryption, and one-way functions, which are used in a lot of MPC and ZK signatures. So AES itself has been extensively studied, of course, by all of you guys. But what about the concrete security of AES in these applications? So of course, we'll take a look at the literature, and we choose to focus only on one block attacks in classical setting, and we have listed down 4 relevant attacks: MMO collision, key collision, single data key recovery, which applies to the phased BBQ banquet and etc., and MMO preimage, which applies to phased EM. And so when we took a look at this table, we can see there's some very old results that has not been updated for over a decade. And there are a lot of vacancies in the table. And we have included the Rhino versions with equal block size of 192 and 256, just in view of NIST's interest in a wider variant of AES. So we provide some updates to this table. So we have improved 1 round for the classic 1 block collision for MMO mode and 2 rounds for key collision. And of course, there's some time and memory improvement, and we fill the voids of the rest of the table. So the main takeaway is this is a security analysis on the security margins of AES in a lot of applications, and AES and Rhino are sufficiently secure in the mentioned attack settings. It's like at least it's from us. So the security margin are all over 30% for the specifications, and this is a very good thing. Okay, I think everybody can agree with this. Yeah, so that's everything. My speech. Yeah.
Next question. Whose collaboration graph is this? I'll give you a bit of time. And yeah, next speaker, Clemencia Buveri. And it's again an elephant talk. And now you saw what can happen, so or not?
Yes.
Because we milk way killer.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's already counting. You know this, right? You should be fast. You are fast, right?
Okay. So hi everyone. So as you may notice, I will talk about the marathon, the one that happened in Roma this Sunday. But you know, I'm a competitor, so winning the marathon medal wasn't enough. So I'm also applying for the prize for the most symmetric slides. So here are some symmetric slides. So symmetry, as we learned in primary school. Here is some ticks heart, and I think that already with this slide, I would deserve a prize. I think. This is some classical symmetric key exchange, some symmetric analysis with LATs, DDTs, and here's some symmetric cryptographers. But this is a special kind of symmetric cryptographers because they are running, and they ran the marathon in Roma this weekend. So it was Bart, Charlotte, Mario, Patrick, Jules, and myself. So we were at least 6. I hope that I did not forget someone. So please join me to congratulate those courageous people. So it was really great experience. So for some of us, it was the first marathon. For some of us, we made our performance best. So as you see on the picture, everyone is happy, everyone is smiling. So, you know, running a marathon is really having fun. I agree that in the few days following the marathon, it's complicated to work, but like running the marathon is really fun. There is one exception that we cannot see the face of Bart because he's running so fast that it's complicated for the photographer to take his face. Yeah, sorry. I also wanted to thank our supporters because we had a great team of supporters and it was really nice to see you guys supporting us. So thank you. Yeah. And I also wanted to thank the FSE organizer because they managed to put the conference right after the marathon. So it was really perfect timing. I was, for example, checking last year. So actually, there exists a marathon 11. I didn't know, but it was 1 month after the conference. So it wasn't really convenient. I checked also, for example, for Eurocrypts in Zurich, the marathon was 1 month before the conference. So it wasn't really convenient. They made an effort this year, but they failed because the marathon is 1 week before the conference. So it's not really good. Actually, this is not the end of my presentation because as I've said, I'm applying for the more symmetric slide. So we'll do this presentation symmetrically and we'll go over the slides again. So I would like to thank again the supporters for supporting us during the marathon. Yeah, thank you. And so it was really nice experience. I hope that we'll have more runners next time. So please join me to thank again the runner. And yeah, I just wanted to finish by mentioning that when I made the slide, I just realized that when you reverse Roma, it makes Amor. So this is a really nice city. Thank you.
Okay. Ah. How often did you do?
Oh, that's it, right?
Is you doing go in the wrong direction or what?
Yes, you have to go back.
I do. It doesn't stop.
There it is.
Ah. So what do you think? Thumbs up or down? Okay, thumbs up. I agree. Thumbs up.
Time for break right now? 30 minutes.
We have a 30 minutes break now.
So we're 10 minutes delayed. We just start 10 minutes later than the schedule at 15:20.
You can already have this question for the break also.
So we go on again. The next, where's the pointer?
Yeah. Here.
Yes.
Should I start?
Yes. So the next talk is, what's your name? Could you go back? Yes. Xian Tescanaloni.
Close enough. Thank you. So no elephants will be killed during this talk. So we are organizing LightSec conference again. This will be the 6th. So we started in 2011, but we have to give a break. So we already have 5 of these conferences. So 4 of them in Turkey, 1 of them in Bochum. Generally, we did it in Istanbul, but one was in Aksaray, very close to Cappadocia. So this time we are going to do it again in Istanbul, very close to Taksim Square on the European side of Istanbul, a very touristic and historical place. So as you can guess from the name, it is anything related to lightweight is okay for us. So we already have approval from Springer's lecture notes in computer science series. So they will be published as post-conference proceedings. So these are the deadlines. So first submission is March 29, but if it is too close, and if you ask, we can delay it maybe 1 or 2 weeks. So, but the conference will be in September 1 to 3rd. So these are topics of interest, but since we have a funding from a project Encrypton, we have a special session on homomorphic encryption, lattice-based crypto. So I actually asked Gregor, since he's one of the program co-chairs, for 10 minutes, but he said no, so I'm out. Thank you.
The next
What's
one
your
up.
question, no?
Nothing. We have 2 questions. We have a bonus question. What was the color of the banana in the talk? Permutation-based hash chains, etc.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't know. Of time, maybe. Who is who? And while thinking about who is who, your talk is going to be an elephant talk. So be prepared.
And do a good job. Otherwise, the elephant may be killed.
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Yes. So has everyone seen it? Who is who?
Yeah, you can. Your time is running, by the way, no?
So the next talk is Carlotta Fabri and Super Mario. So I think they can come on stage, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
I mean, their time is running.
Yeah, since 2 minutes.
Oh, no. Well, anyway. So apparently it was not stressful enough to do one talk. So we decided, yeah, let's do another one. But this is also a very serious talk. But the fun part is we are aiming for the Salami Award, but this is a real paper. So, you grab your favorite permutation, one that you think is going to be broken, okay? Then you do some crappy stuff, and then you get some fancy construction. And then you say, oh, wait, let me add a key to it. But, I could do it in a nice way, but I'm going to do it slowly. So I get one paper at a time. So first, you append the key to your message, you get one paper. Sorry, 2 papers. Then you add the key to the IB. So you get another paper. Then you remove the capacity in the first part, so you get another paper. Then you think, okay, I already did all I could do in the first part, so let me change the second part. So now you change the capacity again, but of the second part. So you get, yet another paper. By you, I mean someone here.
Someone.
So then you think, okay, but this is not enough. I'm only squeezing R bits. So
to look at permutation-based PRF. We have, well, Kirby that boldly outputs B bits at a time, but unfortunately, you cannot get more than B bits at a time. Well, but if you think about it, in the sponge, actually, what it is doing internally, it's doing truncation. So the state of the sponge is secret. You apply the permutation and you output only a part of the state. And the sponge does this in a sequential way. But well, some brilliant minds, some brilliant researchers in the room, they actually proved that doing so is wasteful, at least on the generic security part. You can actually take the truncated part together, you do some magic together, and then you can get some extra state for free, some extra output. This is a bit like getting an extra salami slice for free. So a natural question comes, can we actually incorporate this into full state kit sponge? And then we will get another paper. This gives us macaque. Well, not this one, actually this one, I mean. So in macaque, we are proud to introduce this construction macaque, which gives us another work. Because sometimes the best work are not about groundbreaking results, but taking the best slice of the salami together. And yes, we are aiming for the best salami award. Thank you for your attention. The banana, sorry.
But wait. Maybe it was an elephant talk, no? Before going for the Alamis award, you go for the elephant. So what do you think? Thumbs up or down? Thumbs down, no? I agree. What? Yeah, thumbs down, no?
There's first references.
References, why do you?
First thing, and this slide, yes.
Thumbs down, I agree. Thumbs down. It's not me, no, it's not me.
The people voted, right?
It's your fault. Go. It's not just for record. It's not the Caesar who kills them, no? Never. Who has never been Pope is the question. And Samaret, no, I cannot pronounce it.
So one of them is Bonifacius 11th, one is Hilarious one, Bartolomeo II, or Benedictus XIV, who has never been Pope. But
You are not allowed to
This is
say
a
the
silent
answer, no?
quiz. You
Yes.
shouldn't say anything.
Saramaretto. You have 30 seconds.
Okay. So in 30 seconds. Torben, Torben and I are going to organize the low latency encryption workshop again. But this time co-located with Eurocrypt in Madrid, Spain. It will be the Saturday before Eurocrypt, 3rd May. We have really nice speakers. We are honored that they accepted our invitation. So please have a look at the website, and if you are attending Eurocrypt, we would be happy that you join us. That's all.
Oh, John.
Impressed to be part.
Which cryptographer is this?
Yes, which cryptographer is this? Is an open question. Recall that you only give the last name, whoever it is.
I think it's very easy.
Yeah, so in the next talk is from Fiorentina Mozzarella and Dunya Mfukaccia.
And it's again an elephant talk. Okay. It's an elephant talk, yeah?
How much minutes? Wow, they asked 6 minutes.
6.
But that's just a suggestion what you give, so we decide.
1 minute.
Okay.
So before we start, we'd like to make 10 seconds of silence for the elephants.
It's your 10 seconds.
I'm sorry. All right. How this works? Maybe this way. You have to go. Okay. So I'm Florent Mazlet from INRIA Paris.
And I'm Dunya Mfouk from INRIA Paris too.
So we're going to talk about the insecurity of lions. So you may have seen some lions. These clowns, lions. So lions were introduced by Mariana Plasencia and Cristina Bora at the Rump session of FSE. So it claims that if a presentation at the Rump session takes more than 6 minutes, lions would eat the speaker. I think it's not that great, because next year, if lions start to eat every speaker, FSE would be empty. So we will present 3 attacks on these claims, showing that we could make a talk who could last forever using new and innovative methods. And Dunya is going to present you the method.
This whole presentation. The first attack is an histoire attack. We need a gladiator, a strong gladiator, and with some weapons. The advantage is that we only need 1 gladiator, as long as it's strong enough. But the limit of our attack is that we never saw the fight in real with our own eyes. So we would like to see it, yeah. So the second attack.
I have to attack them.
Only if they come to attack us.
I can also run.
Well. Okay, so this doesn't work so well.
No, it worked very well. It worked very well.
Second attack is better. Don't worry. So if we don't have a gladiator, or if we have this gladiator, we need something else.
Yeah.
But any kid could answer the question. So why? Because it appears in a kids movie, an animated movie. So I'll give you a hint. For copyright problems, we can't print the real poster, but you see what I mean. So we need GNUs. This is not the Linux thing, just GNUs. And we take like 100 GNUs, and we make them run on the lion, and the lion dies. That's simple. 0.2 seconds, we made the maths. And so the advantages are low time complexity, but you need some GNUs. Yeah.
The third attack, in modern setting, we have saw on the talk before, we need like a new variant of lion with modern contrast. So this lion. So we ask famous cryptographers to
Yes.
Answer the question. You answer? No. Your time. You can continue.
Yeah, you can continue.
So we asked another cryptographer, an expert in our field, so Anne Canto, and she successfully implemented our attack. And we might have found a backdoor since the designer are also, we saw the designer also implement the attack the same way as we did. So we found in conclusion many new techniques with many trade-offs. And thank you.
Wait. I think they made fun of you, no?
Yeah. I don't think they deserve it, right?
I see mainly thumbs down, no? Who for what? Who for them? Yes. Thumbs down.
I would say down.
But maybe people will hate me too much, no?
But the schedule says.
Schedule says? No, it's not free. No.
No, we didn't.
I
didn't
say-
pre-plan this, so this is really.
But maybe you take it yourself because I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, so speaking of elephants, the next question: what's the name of this Roman statue?
You asking me? No.
Yes, what's?
I think Bochum, no?
Yeah, the elephant in Bochum.
Okay, Mr. Prosciutto, the floor is yours.
Yes, next talk, Alexei Prosciutto Krudovenko.
So hello everyone again. I'm
sorry
sorry my talk is not funny nor technical.
Ooh.
But I think it's one important thing I would like to discuss. So there's this phrasing that science is a discipline that builds and organizes knowledge. And based on my perspective, we're doing quite well in the first thing. There are lots of nice results at the conferences, and it's hard to keep up. And with the second part, we are not doing well, to my perception. And we have some options to do this, like SOC papers, which are encouraged by the FSE. So please, of course, do them. You can also disseminate your results, your knowledge through Wikipedia, which is also a good idea. But these options have problems, like SOC papers quickly get expired, and Wikipedia has some rules that are not easy to follow. And I would like to just inspire people to do more interesting stuff, to organize results, techniques, things, and so on. To inspire some examples. Like many of us probably saw the Stop Zoo website, which contains a catalog of the algebraic arithmetization primitives, which is a very convenient place, which I enjoyed using. Just give me one example figure from the website, but I highly encourage you to visit. For example, there is a post-quantum zoo, which contains lots of post-quantum schemes and allows to search for parameters and so on. There is complexity zoo with lots of complexity classes where you can read about them, which is sort of a wiki website. There are such things like awesome lists where people collect links to resources and so on for various topics, and usually they're collaborative. They're created by a community. Another way, I think, is to work on, for example, automatic frameworks for cryptanalysis. If you attended the workshop on Saturday, I think you will know that they are very cool. If not, you missed a lot. And just as an example, I give a class workshop, but there are many of such frameworks. I think they do a great job at systematizing what we have, the primitives, the techniques, and so on. And make them more available. So I'm going to
It was not elephant, no?
No, 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 no.
Okay, thank you very much. Next one is this question. What are these two cryptographers known for?
So is it AES, 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 AES?
Nothing for that's super easy, no? We don't need much time.
Yes. Well, could be anything. They worked at the ESA maybe. But we can go to the next question. Bonus question. Which cryptographer ever won the Pontifical Academy of Sciences Award?
That's the award from the Vatican.
From the Pope.
From the Pope.
And just saying don't cheat. I mean, that's cheating. Right?
Don't Google.
Don't Google or whatever, or Bing.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Or DuckDuckGo.
And then your time already started. It's
yes, go.
Okay. Thank you. So good afternoon. Yeah. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about the new fast software encryption algorithm. Yeah. So let me start by asking a question. What's the last fast software encryption algorithm published in FSE? You remember? Okay. So I did some survey. Yeah. So unfortunately, there are not so much. Yeah. So that's our motivation. Yeah. There are two really fast software encryption algorithms published in FSE. Yeah. So maybe we need some more. And another motivation is we need it to be cross-platform efficient, and also we hope it to be really fast and also secure. Here is some design points. Yeah, so we have 256-bit key and 128-bit IV and 128-bit tag. There's one interesting point I would like to mention is that if an attacker with very extensive computing power, much more than 128-bit, it's in fact very difficult to break a 128-bit tag. So I mean that's the design choice in edges. I think it does make sense. So the main point of the design is the state update function. So we try to minimize the operation used to encrypt 16 bytes, so that we can say it's quite efficient. If use less instructions in both x86 or ARM platform. Yes. So we introduced a new building block. It's called x86, which is efficient in both ARM and x86. Yeah. So we come to the performance. Now we have some new records. So in the high-end CPU, we can achieve better than 3. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Oh, okay.
Who is who?
You need a bit of time for this, I think. But in the meantime, Eugenio Perevuta can come.
We wait a bit more, no? It's your time. Yeah. How much time did you ask for? How much time did you ask for? 5. Okay. Good.
We can give them 4, right?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah. If he makes good jokes, he gets 4.
I hope. So
go on.
Buongiorno. So my name is Yevgen Pereguda. I'm a PhD student at Ruhr University Bochum. And today I would like to share with you some of my research, which recently was transformed to the paper together with Christoph Bayerle, Gregor, Leander, and Philip Hepburn. And it's related to integral resistance. So this term was initially stated at Asia Crypt 2020, where authors gave some lower bounds on the number of rounds which you need for integral resistance in a very general sense. And they rely on some assumptions, like, for example, pre-whitening, XORing. But there is a problem that it was quite very computationally inefficient, that you need to calculate n to the 4 division trails to prove their existence. And the question, can we do better? Yes. In case if we just, for example, if we substitute, for example, XORing by modular addition from both sides, and in this case, it's become really nice, and your computation becomes super simple, and you just need to find one trail. And we also generalize it to the case if you have a worldwise modular addition. So we like make some line between like XOR when you have a n number of words, and modular addition to the n when you have just one word. And now you need just 2 to the 4 trails to prove. And also you need less rounds, and it appears you need less rounds to prove that such structure is integral resistant. And we also included in our research integral resistance of inversion. We gave a very simple example that, for example, integral resistance of the block cipher doesn't imply the same for inverse. But if we have such a structure, any pre and post whitening, it can be anything. So these terms are equivalent. And also, it was not included in the paper, so we also did some historical research, how the XOR appeared historically, and we found that actually it was fully inspired by round pizza tondo. And as you can expect, modular addition was inspired by another type of pizza, which is called pizza al taglio. But this was not included in the paper, so we are going to work on it a bit more. So we are going in the future to find another links with cryptography of another Italian dishes. And and also I'm looking for collaboration in Vatican visit this Friday, if I will be alive. Thank you.
You see what's there on the bottom?
Yes, FSE 2024, you are 1 year late, but there was one person that submitted their paper late to the Rump session, so he can do the same thing next year, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Yeah, then.
So next question.
Next question.
Yes.
That's an easy one, I think.
It's an open question, and
so you need to do these things, see which one is twice, and then know the name.
Yes, you have to know the name of the pasta.
That's why we showed.
And don't cheat, especially not Thomas Perrin.
Don't take.
I mean, that's cheating, right?
So done. Who's talking?
So which one is double, and enter the pasta?
You want to see it again? Yeah.
It's easy. You can show it briefly, and the next one is. So the next one is an elephant talk.
Yeah.
Yes, and Aurelius Manzo will give the next presentation.
It's an elephant talk.
Okay. Yes. So do a good job.
Yes. Thank you. Hello, I'm Aurélien, 24 years old, single, still looking for my symmetric keeper. In this in this conference, we do a lot of symmetric cryptography, you know. Something I noticed is that in recent years, a lot of papers that have been published here are about cryptography. You know, listens to Bob, encrypted messages. But I don't see a lot of papers about symmetries, and it's a shame. So shout out, by the way, to Clémence, who is also pushing the community in this direction. So I'm going to go from the basis, because most of you might not know about symmetries. First, I'm going to talk about reflectional symmetries. Then I'm going to talk about rotational symmetries, and finally, tangent. So this is me. Not my best angle. Now, the thing about this picture is that if you look closely, it's not symmetric. but we can arrange that. Now you can see that there is a nice axis of reflection, reflective symmetry right in the middle, horizontally. Yes. We could also have done it like this. So there's an axis of reflection, like in the middle, vertically. Right? So this is Alice, this is Bob, and of course, since it's symmetric crypto, we have Eve. Okay, so I think you know what reflectional symmetries are now. So now that that's done, okay, no questions? No. So now we're going to talk about rotational symmetries. So take this shape. It's called a triangle. You have three rotational symmetries, you see, because if you rotate the triangle by 120 degrees around its center of mass, it gives the same shape. So you get three rotational symmetries. Now this is a square. It has four sides, a regular square, yeah. And there's four rotational symmetries. You can rotate it by 90 degrees around its center of mass, okay? Triangle, square, get the pentagon. And this one, you can rotate, it's got 5 rotational symmetries. You got that? No? Okay, let's do one last example. This is the hexagon. Okay, well, actually, this is a French joke because you see, French people, we call a country the hexagon. Why is that? Because it kind of looks like a hexagon. Now, I was making this presentation and I figured, well, actually, you can give kind of a clear mathematical definition on what the shape of a country is. You see, this corresponds to basically the convex hull of the mainland of France. Now, I'm saying the mainland because there's no Corsica or okay, but it's more or less the convex hull of France, right? So at this point, I wonder, what about other countries? If France is the hexagon, what shape is Italy? And this is where I go on a weird tangent. So this is Italy. Okay, we are here in Rome, if you don't know. So we're going to take the convex hull of the mainland. I'm not taking into account Sardinia or Sicily. And Italy is the Pentagon. So congratulations, Italian. You can now call your country the Pentagon. I think it's better than the boot. Maybe it's just me. Now you got Japan. So again, only taking the mainland, the one we just, the capital. I figured this is a nice rule. And Japan is the tetragon, more or less. This is approximative, but you can give a definition on like what's the best shape, the threshold, blah, blah. Anyway, Japan, you are now the tetragon. Okay, another example, Netherlands. By the way, this country, I think it kind of looks like a dinosaur. Maybe it's just me. You can take questions after what you think the shape is. It's the heptagon. Cool. One last example, Germany. Yeah. It's a octagon. So yeah, bye. Okay, bye.
And wait.
Down. I agree. I think.
Yes, I think down.
Everybody says down. I agree. Thumbs down. I'm sorry. You have to what? Wait. super bad. Thank you very much.
They just have extra time to see which cryptographer is this.
Maybe somebody can take a picture and call back during the next question, and then
Yes,
we
so
can.
it's gone. Which cryptographer is this?
That's my favorite one, actually. I think it's super obvious. If you look carefully, it's super obvious. I think so, no? Don't say it loud, Roberto. Leo Peroni.
Leo Peroni.
No, that's not the answer, no? That's the next speaker.
Leo Peroni, next speaker.
I was wondering what you would do with my first name.
Nothing.
Yeah, I noticed. So yeah, it's pretty much in the title. This is joint work with Antoine and Shibam. You might remember Frost. It was presented yesterday. It's a stream cipher for FHE, but it's built from a block cipher. This is the round function of the block cipher. And I'm going to give you 2 seconds to find a probability 1 differential that goes through as many rounds as you like. There it is. If you put minus delta and delta in these 2 branches, then they cancel out. That's not a lot of pixels. They cancel out when they enter into the bottom function. And so this just goes through. So you have this probability 1 iterated differential. You can choose the position of the deltas. And in fact, as long as the sum of the differences on the rightmost branches is equal to 0, you go through as many rounds as you like. So it's basically an affine primitive, the block cipher. It doesn't affect Frost directly because they use a variant of the counter mode where the counter is put in the key. However, you shouldn't use this block cipher in any other mode. And also we have an alternative representation, which can be interesting. And it's unclear what it means for the real Frost. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Leo. Some of the lines are not doing their job anymore, no? No. Next question.
Which passed away cryptographer is this? It's also now the last talk before the break. So
Yes.
which passed away cryptographer is this? And the next talk is from Ricotta Rodriguez Trevico.
How to not teach cryptography in America.
Okay. Hi, I have been in Rome for a lot of time now, for more than a week, because I came to the spring school. Here we can see a totally random lecturer of the spring school, totally random guy. And I was wondering, could we have run this school in the USA, a very nice place, as you can see? And given the current situation, it's hard because we have this list of words that will be banned of NSF and NSF proposals. So I decided to look at what we learned in the school and seeing a totally random slide. I think that maybe we need to change that word. And we have problems with this word of another totally random lecture slide. And don't make me start about linear cryptanalysis. So I think that we need to get a dictionary to do the school in the US.
Thank you very much.
So it's time for break, exactly on time.
Ah, yes.
So, and what's the next slide? Yeah, so after the break, Enrico Pecorino will present. In the meantime, this question, who is who?
He's Spanish. He's Italian already, no?
Yeah, he's Italian already, but I still someone still changed the name. So it's an elephant presentation. So in 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes break, no?
So at 6:30 we will continue.
And there's warm food now, right? Very good. Thank you so much. On time.
Yes, I was 10 minutes behind, but this one was perfect on time. But the cool thing is that we can just, I mean, these timings they gave are just suggestions, right?
Yeah, no,
we decide.
if it's boring or we don't like the people, we just
Yeah. Be careful with my computer.
No, we don't touch it.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Yeah, it's on the floor. Qua. No, grande, grande, grande. Ora sì.
some ways to deform or Dunkelmann's it has remained unchanged.
Ja? Auf den Folien, auf den als Frage, ja. Aber die haben wir alle nur als. Aber als Speaker war er nicht da, oder nicht? Die haben nur die Speakernamen geändert. So, Dunkelmann sowie Dunkelmann. Ja. Hatten wir sogar, aber dann hat er nichts vorgetragen. Aber ihr habt einen Vortrag, wer von euch beiden trägt vor? No. Dann haben wir Dunkelmann gelassen. Nee, ich glaube, hier ist es anders. Hier steht bestimmt irgendwas anderes. Nee, irgendwas anderes. Komm noch. Ich glaube, deinen Namen haben wir gelassen.
We also have to decide the final winners. We have to do the best program. We have to decide on that. We still have to decide that one. No, but usually I did this in a quiz, but in French, you only talk French. It's crazy. Yeah, but it's just we who decide.
Okay, we continue. Please come back. No, please, just come back.
Still drinks, right?
Okay, so you had a lot of time for this question. And now the next talk is again, no, let me announce first. So this is going to take approximately 40 more minutes, and then don't run away. There's more food and more drinks. Yeah, until 7:40, and at 7:40 everybody has to be out, because Italian 7:40 exactly everybody has to be out for locking the room, no? Right? Okay. Good. Yes.
Yeah, so this is an elephant talk actually.
This is an elephant.
An elephant talk.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
3 minutes.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Enrico Piccione, now Enrico Pecorino for today. What's that? Okay. I'm going to present generalized Kiki towards Chi in an even world. I'm the speaker. This is collaboration between University of Bergen and Bochum. This is a generalization of a family of permutation that was introduced in this paper soon in Eurocrypt. And now I wanted to have a video play so we can introduce Chi properly.
Something is wrong with the lines, I think. Unrelated to the talk. The next question. You just
Yes.
found out now, no?
At which company do these two cryptographers work? Submit an acronym, because otherwise the grading will be wrong.
Yes.
Bonus question is who is it, but you cannot enter it because then it will be wrong. Because the grading doesn't treat this. And the next talk is by Julio Bodrini and Rachel Chiara Boissini, whatever. But it's an elephant talk.
It's an elephant. Maybe.
Yes, thank you for the introduction. My name is Rachele Chiara Boissierino, and this is a joint work with Giulio Baudrini. So the topic of our talk is a systematization of knowledge on the hardness of some FSE Rump problems. Thank you. We are from Università Cattolica di Loviano, and this is actually our first postdoc work. So we'd like to start with a bit of context. So we notice that often at FSE Rump session, some problems are suggested by the chairs. A very common one is be funny, be tragic in Athens, be musical, Kobe. Add questions to a quiz, important, remember that one. and be good at quizzes last year, this year. And then some new ones this year, actually, be incremental and be overselling. So I know, right, like super confusing, but we noticed something in common. Some of them are easy, and we wanted to really systematize this point of view, okay? So there was a really interesting observation by Mennink and Laurent last year, as many quiz questions as there are presentations. So there was a first seminal work that actually managed to add one extra quiz question, and then an exceptional follow-up, 2 extra quiz questions. And then Baudrin managed to actually win the quiz, so he also did good at quiz, and Heimboissy did not. Tragic. Unfortunately, it was 1 year too late. So, so we have 2 main contributions. The first one is we classify all of FSE Rump problems, and 2, we have the broadest of all methodologies. So I will let Giulio, sorry.
Okay, so thank you, Raquel. So basically, first I present our unified framework for classifying FSE Rump problems. So as you saw, these are simple problems. First example, adding quiz questions to a Rump sessions. But we also saw many other examples, starting with being good at quizzes or being tragic. But our main contributions is that by using the same kind of methodology, you can try to transform other problems into simple problems. And what I want to show is that actually incremental and overselling problems are simple problems from FSE Rumps. So we actually see a good implication being incremental needs. When you are incremental, you need to be overselling. So this is a good security reductions. And so in order to put this into practice, you need a super methodology, the broadest of all. And so the methodology is always the same. First, you register to the Rump session. So this is extracted from last year's presentation. So this is the web server of last year. Second step, if you want to use I cannot remember the adjective. What is it? The overselling one. Thank you. So if you want to be overselling, you need to use superlative. You need to use uppercases and colors because you are an awesome presenter. And last but not least, you need to compare incomparable results in order to sell your results. So for instance, we are way faster than Derbez running the marathon last Sunday. So I will let Raquel conclude.
Yeah, thank you very much, Giulio. So first of all, we are way better than we were last year. And of course, we're also a little bit better than you. And we think that there are some fascinating open questions left. But if you tackle them, please cite us. Thank you very much for your attention. And we grace you to be able to ask questions to us. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, wait. It was the elephant, huh? I think this is super easy, no? Good. No, it's good. Yes. No, it's not me. It's the audience, the majority.
Yes.
Okay, let's say yes. Give them an elephant.
And next question. Next question, who did not do his PhD in Gras? Is it Grassi, Grosso, Gross, or Grus? And the next talk is by Rachele, Chiara whatever, and Giulio Bodrini.
It sounds familiar, no? It sounds familiar. No?
It's my first talk, actually. So hello again. Thank you very much for the introduction. So I'm happy to be here to present a corrigendum on our systematization of knowledge. So as you may remember, a few minutes ago, we presented a systematization of knowledge on the hardness of some FSE Rump problems. And in this SOC paper, we actually finished with a conclusion, so which stated this statement. So we thought that we were way better than we were last year. We actually think that we are, of course, way better than you. And we also have fascinating questions which needs to be reference to us. So if you try to tackle them, please cite us. And we also offered you the possibility to ask any questions while thanking you for your attention. But actually, we were missing out some details to this conclusion. So we tried to fix this problem.
Thank you. So extended version. So yes, we are better than we were last year, better than you. Fascinating open questions. Please cite us. But also, we are in a competition, right? So first for funniest talk or best talk, whatever. And then also we are in competition for other prices. So first incremental price. And as we showed in our paper, this implies overselling. And also we would like a round of applause, please. Thank you very much for your attention and feel free to ask any question. Oh, and the bibliography, of course.
But too bad for you, there's no vote for the best paper. The best paper will be voted by the two of us.
And there's no funniest talk award, no? Best, but you didn't. You signed up for the wrong thing. Almost last question, no? Or maybe last question.
Yes, last question, yes.
And then you have to put, after the last question, you have to put your name.
Your name and submit. Just so enter the names and submit. Enter these two names, enter your name in an unidentifiable way, because if you're the winner, we want to announce you.
It's a difficult one, no?
Yeah. Yeah, so enter your own name in the right box, and then submit.
No, this one is easy, but I mean the question.
Ah, yes, your own name is easy, but this question is hard.
Who is participating in the quiz? Can you show of hands? We spent weeks on this. Thanks a lot. Go.
I see, guys, you look very tired, but I advise to wake up because what I'm gonna show you now might ruin your career. Because lately we came up with a new theory that with certainty can define if a cipher is secure or not. So all your work would be basically thrown away. This wouldn't have been possible without the use of automated tools. In this case, particularly, we used CLASP. Before going into the details, I need to give you a new definition, which is basically we could see it as the soul of a cipher. Basically, we introduced this cipher food or animal form, which is the form of the graph associated to the system of multivariate polynomial equations modeling the cipher structure. It sounds a bit complicated, but you will see it actually makes sense. So first, how do you compute this? Well, you see with CLASP you can do it very quickly. It's just a few lines of code. There is also a bit of use the help of Sage. And to demonstrate how to do it, you can just try it and change the cipher, choose the number of runs that you want, and remember to tweak the iteration number because this makes an important difference. So let me demonstrate it on a few examples. First, I just picked some toy examples because the computation takes a few hours. I'll start with spec3264. With 10 iteration, then you get this interesting figure. With 1,000 iteration, it gets already somewhere.
And then with 100,000 iteration, we finally get the answer that we want. In practice, we can now watch at the food and animal form of this cipher, and we understand that it's ready product ready to be sold. So in this case, we can conclude that the cipher is secure. Let me now give you two examples of ciphers that are not secure, and I'll take show one with 25 rounds. With 10 iteration, it already looks not very good, like a Brazilian black tarantula or a black virus. You can choose the option. Then with 10,000 iteration, it looks like a black pecan. It's still a little bit better, but pecan shouldn't be black. So we can conclude also this is not secure. With many more thousand iterations, still computing, so I don't have the results. Then let me pick a very weak toy SPN with the 6-bit block. And then 10 iteration looks a bit messy. Then we tried with 10,000 iteration, and definitely the answer shows that this cipher is not secure, and probably also proves that the pork cipher presented by Roberto before is also not secure. So what is the takeaway from this is that you should judge your cipher from the food or animal form. Thank you.
So I think that that was it. Thank you. No, that's your slide maybe? No, that's our slide, no? So we wanted to thank
yes,
the Lions.
Thank the Lions. But I think we have cheaters in the evaluation.
Can I?
Yes, this is the winner. Check who's sitting next to this person. And check the second place who's sitting next to this person. So should we disqualify them?
Yes.
Yes. So
but
I don't trust this. I don't trust it.
No, but we do it privacy, no?
Yes.
We
So
don't tell.
We
what
don't
we're talking
tell.
about.
But we still have to thank someone.
Ah, yeah, we have to thank. Maybe not so many people now, no?
No, but maybe we shouldn't thank her after all.
No. So let's thank the
support act.
The food and drinks.
Actually, for the people who send in photos, people who submitted photos.
Yes.
Thank you. The brain behind the photos.
The brain behind the photos.
Yes.
Yeah, the brain behind the photo.
And everyone we forgot. But then we go to the prizes, right? And the first prize is...
Yeah, we just decide. Give us 10 seconds and we'll decide, no?
Yes. Good.
I'm done. You?
What?
I'm done. You?
Yes.
Okay.
Me too. Yes.
I think we agree.
Yes.
So
yes.
That's the first prize. The most Italian. So we show you a picture of the prizes. So this is the most Italian award goes to
Ginevra Giordani, Nicoletta Falcone, and Tiziani Liberati.
Congratulations.
You even get an official award. Yes. And we were attacked by the fact that Super Mario is not Italian.
So that's why. Picture with the lines. So you take this and show it, and then nicely.
So some people think Super Mario is not Italian, right? So it's like.
Maybe not. So the next award we have is the Symmetry Award.
The Symmetry Award.
It's super good. Why did we write it in Italian?
We didn't write it. One of the Lions wrote it.
So the most symmetry.
I told her. Yes, yes.
Hmm?
Yes, I thought. I don't know why we wrote it in Italian.
So the most Symmetry Award goes to Clementina Bouvieri. Congratulations. But we want the picture with it on, I think. But
There's
isn't,
the police
yeah,
thing.
wait. It's much better than you think. You have to push.
Harder.
No.
Harder.
Take a picture. Wait.
Ah, yes.
The Salami Award
Yes,
for the most incremental.
Yeah, like multiple talks, right? That's kind of.
Yeah, if you give more than one talk.
Yeah, it's more than 2 talks is crazy, right?
Yeah. So the most incremental talk goes to the only person who submitted more than 2 talks, right?
Yes.
Sarameto, no, Sara, I cannot.
Saramaretto.
Samarareto.
Saramaretto.
Congratulations.
Yes. You get salami. You don't want to be on the photo. Ah,
I have to get this now.
take your time, right? Everybody wants to go for drinks.
Should we speed up?
Yes.
The Pinocchio Award for most overselling. That was a tough one, no? Because
Yeah, but I
we
mean,
didn't know.
and
which
also
one-
like the real papers are kind of also in scope.
Many, yeah. But we still have to, and but it was also between 2 possible awards.
Yes.
A bit.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
But so the Pinocchio Award goes to? You can read it. It's too complicated.
Folio Bodrini and Rachelle Chiara Bussier, whatever. But you have to fight for the real Italian Pinocchio.
I think it's the most expensive award, like money-wise.
You have to decide on what's the next one. Next one is the best Rump Talk Award. Who wins the
Ah, the best Rump Talk Award?
Yes.
Maybe you should show the award because it's so nice, no?
Yeah. No, it's not nice.
Yes. Have you decided or not?
I don't care.
You don't care.
maybe us. Yes. Okay, we decided. We voted.
Yeah, we need somebody with a nice handwriting first.
You know, it's fine.
So the best Rump Talk Award 2025 goes to
Jan Nutella.
Hmm?
Yeah, you can share it. You can.
You have to take this one.
There's one.
So what is it? And then we have the winner of the quiz, but we have to check the data again.
Peters, I think, right?
There are some people who had maybe side information, no?
Literally site information, right?
From left and right. No, from them, yes.
So this is sorted.
This
That's
is sorted. So maybe you should ask the two to come up and then they have to. Did you cheat? Did you cheat?
No? No.
You said she did not cheat. Really? Not cheating. She cheated? Who cheated? They cheated. Wasn't we never do a quiz again, no?
Yeah, what do we do?
I think 90% of the people participating are French.
Yeah, so actually there were 40 points you could win. And there's one person with 34, one person with 33, another person with 33.
Yes.
And it's
maybe they have to share the prize.
I'm quite sure that this one 31 didn't cheat, but it's like.
But I think the 33 also maybe not, no?
No, that's true. Yes, we can give her the benefit of doubt.
And the other ones?
Too bad. I don't trust her. Then. I really don't trust them.
No, I also don't. Okay, so then.
Yeah, so then with 33 points, right?
Yes.
Clémence Bouffier.
And I would like the cheetah to stand up. Okay. But you have to come because you get another prize.
Lion.
We're super over time now, no?
What time is it? Ah, half. No, it's okay, I think. We have to, after this, we have 15 more minutes, and otherwise you will be kicked out.
I have 10 more of the drinks, I think. I have really to speed up, no? Maybe the prize, we should give the...
What is the prize?
This? I don't know what it
is. We don't know what it is.
The biggest thing.
Thank you. You even get a winner of the quiz award, which you have to download that.
And that ends the Rump session, except for more food and drinks. Thank you very much for participating.